Hi everyone! So today we have the Cobalt Violets made with PV14 and we're going to be comparing Rembrandt, Winsor and Newton, Shinhan PWC, and Schmincke's PV62, which is their Cobalt Violet hue. So Rembrandt was actually my first Cobalt Violet and I liked it so much I bought the 20 ml tube. There we go. I will say though that it seems like only Rembrandt and Winsor and Newton make this hue of Cobalt Violet. Other brands seem to have different hues. Anyway, let's get swatching, shall we? So all of these pans haven't been pre-wetted at all, and I'm just gonna put these to the side first. As per usual, I'm just gonna go in with a wet brush and dab dab. Very low tinting. I think everyone knows that Cobalt Violet is very low tinting. I love Rembrandt's because it's more of a pink than a violet, or a red violet if you will. And no matter how much pigment you put on, that's as much as you could get. I love that the granulation is already coming through. I think Rembrandt's is really easy to re-wet for what it is. Yes, it's a low tinting pigment, but it didn't take long for it to reactivate. Next we have Winsor and Newton. Also pretty light. And it's the same hue as Rembrandt. So for those vegans out there, vegan watercolorists, Rembrandt is vegan, and so if you like this hue, then you could try Rembrandt out. And for those of you who aren't vegan, Winsor and Newton isn't vegan, so I'm not sure what makes them not vegan. I don't quite remember. If I do find out, I'll put it on screen somewhere here. But yeah, it's pretty much the same, almost identical to the Rembrandt one. See if I could pack on more pigment. Nope, that's it. Granulation coming through as well. Very beautiful. Next is the Shinhan PWC. I actually bought this online from sort of like an Etsy seller, but the Thai version of it on Shopee. So that's the seller's handwriting. So cute. Swipe, swipe. Very low tinting. It's a bit milky. Oh no. Okay, right away I could tell that it's more of, I wouldn't say it's a blue violet, but it's more blue than the other two. I'd say the hue is very close to manganese violet if you have that in your palette, or if you've tried that before. But it's a more vibrant version and much more low tinting. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could, this one is the Rembrandt Manganese Violet PV16. I'll see if I could show you if it's the same hue. So there we go. It's pretty much the same hue, but the manganese violet seems to be a bit duller, a bit more muted basically, and much more pigmented, whereas this one has, once the granulation happens, the color, you could see the paper underneath, whereas this has the color of the paper shows. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, lastly we have Schmincke's PV62. Swipe, swipe. Oh. Pigmented and easier to re-wet. Wait, no. That looks too much like... Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. That was PV16. No! I gotta quickly... Okay, put lots of water on that. Thankfully, cobalt violets are usually non-staining. There we go. Almost good as new. Sorry guys, let's do that again. PV62, Schmincke Cobalt Violet hue. Dab, dab, dab. Oh, feels a lot like an ultramarine violet. But it's much easier to re-wet and feels much more pigmented. Let's see if I could pack on more pigments there. A bit, but not much. That's as much as it goes. I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh wow, but all in all of them are granulating beautifully. So much granulation going on. Okay, I'm gonna wait for these to dry and then we'll come back. And I'm back. The swatches have all dried completely. And I'm really liking all of them, you guys. Definitely the Rembrandt and Winsor and Newton are exactly the same. Granulating, that's more of a pink color than a violet, in my opinion. And the Shinhan PWC is definitely cooler compared to these two. But all of them are granulating, and that's so beautiful. I urge you to try these cobalt violets, these pinkier ones. Mix them with some cobalt blue or cerulean blue, and any granulating blue, or maybe not even granulating blue. And they're just so wonderful. Their granulation shows through. It's just a beautiful, beautiful color. I much prefer it to ultramarine pink, PR259 or 258, because those tend to be more muted and the granulation don't really show through, whereas these ones, they show through in mixes, and that's so, so beautiful and so magical. As for the Schmincke PV62, the cobalt violet hue, it looks very much like ultramarine violets, and I've done a few swatches of these in other comparison videos, so I'll link those below if you want to see more of this one compared to other colors maybe. And if you'd like to see the scans of these, I'll put those right after this, so stay and watch for that. But other than that, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to drink lots of water and stay hydrated.